Just gonna cut big chunks, then we'll waft the sand into my eye, just so you can see that I don't cry.
No, don't make him rub an onion on his eye. No.
I'm not rubbing it on my eye, I'm just around it. Feel nothing. No tears. Dry as the Sahara Desert.
Hi, I'm Clarissa.
And I'm Brandon.
We're both Taiwanese American and enjoy spending time in the kitchen. In this show, I'll be making a traditional rendition of a classic Taiwanese dish.
And I'll be putting on a twist. We might encounter mishaps and mistakes along the way, but at the end of the day, we make delicious food.
Okay, today we are making lu wei, which translates to braised flavor, right?
Braised flavor, right, Lu Wei.
Yeah. You're wearing a swim cap?
No, this is my Scully, my workout Scully. Do you care to hear this history?
Sure.
Okay,
Tell me
so
the history behind your Scully.
I had bad neck problems from jujitsu, from getting choked out or playing rugby, getting hit hard. So I needed to strengthen my neck. So I bought this Halo workout contraption. You put it on your head and you tie it to a cable. You know the cable machines in the gym? Yeah, so you have resistance and then you're turning your head and it also has like side to side resistance. So you're going 360, you're turning your head ever this way and that. And this just helps keep that machine clean.
Can you use it as a swim cap?
Oh, you technically could because they don't care what you put on your head. Right?
Okay, that was a very long story. Sorry,
Killing time here.
Okay, so I'm going to be making a traditional rendition of lu wei, which is vegetarian. We'll have some oyster mushrooms, some turnip, some tofu, kelp, and then Brandon, he's going to be doing his remix first because it takes longer. So tell us what you're doing for your remix.
You know, what I thought of when I thought of lu wei was Louisiana crawfish boils and that whole spice, because it's just a lot of spices and a lot of large food chunks marinating in there over time. And with that, that's just a whole lot of spices. And then here we have pork butt today, some tomatoes, carrots, onion, oyster mushrooms, same as you.
In Taiwan, traditionally, it's a soy sauce-based sugar braise, and then you just put it in for like an hour or two, depending on what you're braising. Then you take it out and you eat it as an appetizer. They have like street food vendors based on this. So you're doing that, but with pork butt.
And crawfish boil spices.
With no crawfish.
No crawfish. The base of this is really cayenne pepper. That's the thing that you'll taste the most. It's a sharp spiciness that just like pricks your tongue. You know, your tongue gets it and just like that.
I get the dress.
Anyways, I'll go through the ingredients. There's some garlic, mustard, cloves, allspice.
Oh, that's allspice.
Allspice, yeah.
What's in allspice?
It's a kind of seed.
Oh,
they grind it up into a powder. Yeah.
Is this garlic powder again?
Garlic powder.
Always garlic powder.
That's right. Coriander seeds, cayenne pepper, which is the base, paprika, some crushed bay leaves, black peppercorns, thyme. So basically, just gonna chuck everything.
And then water? Is that?
Water.
Okay,
correct.
just
We're
water.
gonna have 3 liters of water. So here, why don't you add the water while I'll cut the pork
How do I know
up?
how much is 3 liters? Oh.
There's marks on it. Yeah. And I will cut this onion to show you that I do not cry from onions because of my immense willpower.
All right.
Now, Louisiana crawfish boils, I believe it was originally the Native Americans who were eating crawfish. Because back in the day, crawfish, like all crustaceans, it was not a luxury food. It was considered something nasty, like you eating bugs. You know?
Yeah.
Just gonna cut big chunks, and we'll waft the sand into my eye, just so you can see that I don't cry.
Can
you get it close up real quick?
No, don't make him rub an onion on his eye. No.
I'm not rubbing it on my eye, I'm just around it. Feel nothing. No tears. Dry as the Sahara Desert. I'm just rough chopping so it cooks a little quicker. Chuck these in.
Yeah, so in Taiwan, there are lu wei vendors. So there are 2 types of like these braised foods in Taiwan. One is like a hot restaurant, which is basically you pick whatever ingredient you want and braise it for you there, and then you eat it with noodles. Or the other one is they just have like chicken wings or like duck tongue or mushrooms.
Duck head. Sometimes
Duck
they have a whole head.
yeah, and then you just pick it and then they put it in a plastic bag and then you just eat as you go. Salt is last.
Yeah, you put in about a tablespoon of salt. This is 1/4 of a teaspoon, which means I'll have to do 4 times 3, that's 12 of these.
Tablespoon is a lot.
I lost count. I'm just gonna keep going.
Just taste it later and then add more if you think it's too salty.
Yeah, you're right.
Add more if you think it's too salty.
I like that. You know what?
No,
I think it's too salty. I'm gonna add more.
Don't make it too salty. Don't make the same mistake I did with porridge.
Okay, now what we're gonna do is give it a quick stir. And as you stir, you can imagine yourself as an old witch. Sometimes you have to break up the spices because you get clumps in here, so you just wanna poke them and make sure that they're not chunks.
Have you made crawfish?
In the States, I have.
So that is just you put the crawfish in here and then you boil it, or do you cook it first?
Yeah, but we'll throw in like whole lemons and stuff like that.
Wow.
You do it in a vat. You know, it's
Yeah.
very different than, usually would never make such a small thing. Like I had to cut the recipe in a fifth.
Yeah.
You know, because usually it's like 5 gallons and then
Right.
you have this tub, the water's boiling, then you chuck all the crawfish in.
Live?
Yeah, live. Oh, it's good stuff.
Okay, so your thing is going. Do you need to set a timer or anything?
Yeah, of course. Here, look at this. You know what sound it makes when it rings?
What? Okay, so this is a traditional Luwei setup, but it's vegetarian. The base is soy sauce. What's the difference between Taiwanese soy sauce and Chinese soy sauce?
I don't know.
So the difference between Taiwanese soy sauce and Chinese soy sauce is that Taiwanese soy sauce is made with toasted wheat. Chinese soy sauce is wheat flour. And the style that we make Taiwanese soy sauce is very similar to Japan, because when the Japanese colonized Taiwan, they industrialized the industry, made it a monopoly. So if you do a side-by-side comparison between this brand, this Taiwanese brand, and a famous Japanese brand, it will taste almost exactly the same. So yeah, let's prep everything. Okay, you can smash the garlic, and then if you can, no, this is from my spice bag. Smash the garlic and then slice the ginger, and I will peel daikon. I didn't grow up here. What's the culture around this type of braised food here in Taiwan?
I feel like this is either a lunch snack, like a side dish to a main meal, like a rice dish, or it's had late night, say at a night market.
Oh, they have this at night markets too.
Yeah, but it'll be a very different style because that you don't just order ready-made braised things.
Yeah.
You choose what you want,
Right.
and then they'll braise it for you.
It sounds hearty.
Yeah.
It's also so cheap. Like, this is so easy to make at home. That's what, okay, this is really bad knife skills, but.
Yeah, you need to watch your fingers.
Okay, so
Chicken
just
leg.
tie this up.
Ooh-wee. Where do you get those things?
Chinese medicine shop. It's kind of cool. You can like tell the Chinese medicine shop what you're making and they'll make a spice bag for you.
Oh, that's super cool.
So I have to sort of activate the aromatics, if you will, a little bit before I put everything in. You could be lazy and just pop everything into a steamer, but we won't do that. Wait for the aromatics to come through. You can also put some like Sichuan peppercorns in this.
Oh,
if
I
you
always do
want.
that. I love it.
But I usually save that for meat, but with vegetables, everything's so delicate, you don't want to overdo it. Okay, so then what's next is the sugar, and the beauty of this is we're gonna like cook the sugar a little bit to caramelize it a bit. This is called cane sugar number 2, and this is used for everything. But now most people will also just buy regular fine white sugar.
Cane sugar number 2. What's cane sugar number 3?
I don't know.
What about number 1?
I don't know. Okay, so pour the soy sauce in. You have to be careful. If it's too hot, the sugar will come splattering, which we don't want. Okay, now you can pour the water in. Also, I forgot this. Scallion, just tie it into a knot. It just keeps things contained. Okay, so let's pop everything in. What's the most interesting thing you've had braised?
Lion's mane. You ever had lion's mane mushroom?
Oh, I guess you could braise that.
Yeah. Well, it has to be because I've tried cooking raw lion's mane mushroom, and it has a really strong earthy flavor. Unless you have something really salty or overpowering flavor, it just comes through constantly.
Yeah. Okay, this is almost there. I think we need to double the amount of soy sauce and water. It's also like the volume of the pot too. If this was a smaller, thinner pot, it probably would cover it. It should be really concentrated and like salty, as salty as the ocean.
You taste the ocean?
Have you tasted the ocean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So once this comes to a boil, I'm gonna turn.
Oh my gosh, you hear that? It's ringing. Oh, got it.
Okay, I didn't brown this sugar, but again, this is such a forgiving dish that it doesn't really matter. Sugar. Okay, once it comes to a boil, then I will put it on very low heat. I don't want to overcook any of this.
I've been making a lot of tacos, like barbacoa, or
And you braise it?
I'll actually bake it. Well, I will finish it in like a Dutch oven. And I'm just
Oh,
like-
okay, and just like a little bit of liquid, right,
Yeah,
to braise
yeah,
it. So
yeah.
you are braising it.
Okay, yeah, I am braising. But that's why I brought it up. What's wrong? I'm getting old.
It's also like a steam facial.
So younger already.
Okay, now I'm just taking out the kelp. See, look, it's brown now. It was like a vibrant green before. I've set the timer for 20 minutes because we need to take the kelp out. If I leave it in, my whole thing will turn into a slime bath.
Oh, so fragrant.
I spent a long time testing this, even though it's just soy sauce and sugar, but I really wanted to get the ratios right. I think it took me a week to figure out this ratio. It's in my cookbook, which you can pre-order on Amazon, called Made in Taiwan.
I bought it.
Okay, so you just take it out. What happened to all my seaweed? Did you eat my seaweed?
What? I reached my hand into a boiling pot and took your seaweed. You accusing me? Still your seaweed. I don't think the spice will get into these pork, especially because it's a thick cut.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking I might make a sauce for this.
Okay, what type of sauce are you gonna make?
Probably a mustard pepper based sauce.
Ooh, nice. How are you gonna plate it later?
Oh, it's a secret.
Okay.
All right, fine, I'll tell you.
Tell me.
I was thinking of making shapes of actual pigs, you know? Like just having the little paws and then the
Yeah.
thick centerpiece.
You're gonna
and
do
then the
that
head.
all-
I'm gonna show you. Exactly, like animal crackers, but they're pork.
Pork. Just a second, there's so many radishes. My radishes are starting to get mushy, so I have to take them out immediately. Okay, crisis averted. Taste my soup. I guess you can do it with a ladle if you want.
I won't touch the lip. It's good. So I wouldn't drink it though, it's a little salty.
Yeah, but you can, okay, so the beauty with this is you can save it, cool it down, and reuse it indefinitely.
I'm gonna make a sauce. Just gonna heat this up. I'm gonna put butter and oil in. Wait, why doesn't it work?
This isn't induction. You have to have an induction pan in order to do induction.
Oh, I did not know that. This is gonna be kind of like a crab dip, but instead I won't have garlic. It'll just be lemon, olive oil, butter, paprika, brown sugar, and cayenne.
Nice.
So it should be spicy, just a little bit sour in
Okay.
the sauce. Little more pop over here. Do I normally use brown sugar in my cooking? I do. Do I use white sugar in my cooking? I do. Do I use sugar in my cooking? I do. I try to cut down, but it just tastes so good.
Ah.
Yeah. It's not really what I wanted.
I think the things haven't melted yet.
The what haven't melted?
There's just like grains in there. Really?
That's what happens when you make things up.
I think we should.
Yeah.
We should just cut it.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, butter.
R.I.P. Buddha. I challenge you to a food war.
What food war? We already finished cooking.
We'll see who plates better, whose tastes better, whose has more originality, whose would be featured in a magazine more likely in 10 years, whose needs most
Okay, I
improved.
get it.
Yeah, okay.
So we finished braising everything and now we're gonna plate, is what he means. I'm just gonna cut it nicely. I love kelp. I can just eat kelp forever.
The thing is, you're competing against a giant team.
What team?
Chef, yes. Plate the order, chef.
Yes, chef. Okay, chef. Have you ever worked in a restaurant?
Never.
Me
I've
neither.
worked as a busboy.
But you do like pop-up stuff in Taiwan sometimes.
I did once.
Oh.
And I'll probably not do it again. It's just a lot of work for
Yeah, very little
what
money.
it is, exactly. Well, also, I didn't hire anyone who knew how to cook.
Oh, so you did
So
everything
that-
yourself?
Yeah, that kind of was silly. Well, me and my partner, and then I hired another guy who was not a cook, so.
That's rough.
Because when it starts to get busy, you know,
That's
the
when
pressure
it
builds, then
leads.
people who don't have experience, they just crumble. and
What
it's
did you
just-
make?
Just tacos. Yeah.
Oh.
Just heat up the shells. So, hey, I don't have time to talk to this.
Sorry. Did I distract you? Are you really gonna shape it like a pig?
What's up?
But this is your plating bowl.
Oh, I need to shape it first.
Okay, well, you do you. When I was in my early 20s, I had like a supper club.
Wait, but you're like 21. What are you talking about?
Well, a while ago, I had like a supper club.
2 months ago?
Yes, fine. In LA, where it was like regional Chinese food dining, and like the chef was like 19 years old, and like I marketed it, and it was $90 a pop a person, and we like sold out. But it was too much work, so
That's pricey. $90 a pop?
yeah.
What does that
10
get you?
years ago. I'm not like 20 years old. I'm 32, and I'm not ashamed. I'm not one of those people that's weird about their age, like Brandon.
I'm not weird about my age.
How
I'm
old
54.
are you?
I'm 54. I just keep young. You know, black don't crack, Asian don't raisin. I'm like half werewolf, half vampire.
These aren't beautiful, but that's okay. What are you going for? What's your feel?
Victory.
This is the soy paste I made in another episode, which you should watch if you haven't already. It's just soy sauce, water, and sugar thickened with glutinous rice. And how you would serve this is you just put toothpicks on the side.
I'm winning.
You know, like 3 pieces down, and I'm like done. I'm gonna sit down after this. And then for color, because everything's so brown, some scallions. Ta-da! Okay.
Yeah.
Should we just like have the camera on him and just like quiet classical music?
We'll see who plates better, whose tastes better, whose has more originality, whose would be featured in
Shapes
the
of
magazine
actual
like
paste, you know? Like just having a little pause and then the
Yeah.
thin centerpiece of actual
tastes better, whose tastes better.
All right, I'm done.
Okay.
Dun-dun-dun.
What is?
I'll tell you the inspiration later.
But you should tell me now.
All right.
What happened here?
This is a inspiration from a boat because the Louisiana crossers spoil. They have a lot of creeks and rivers there, and they would often go down the river, down the stream, searching for the giant, largest crayfish they could find. And so they would travel in these boats, and they'd be rowing in their oars.
It's a rowboat?
The mushrooms, they're inspired by the rows of oars, and the
tomato.
boat is made of the pork. The pork shaved with the grain, perfectly marbled streaks. And then in the middle, a tomato flower. And in the center, the pollen, the whatever the middle of the flower is called. The middle of the flower, it's a carrot.
Why did you put broth on it?
Because the boat's in a river, right? Traveling
Very
down the river.
abstract. Okay, time to eat.
Pork's good. Could use more flavor.
Longer?
Honestly, I would just make it way spicier. Yeah.
I can taste it. It's actually very subtle. This would go good over rice. But yeah, that needs to be concentrated a little bit more.
Yeah. Yours is great penetration. It's like all the way through.
Yeah, I mean, it's mostly soy sauce, just a little bit of water. Okay, should we have our judge come in?
Judge, presentation, taste, and then God, what's
We have to give a little.
No, just put a just
Okay.
put a number
Oh,
out.
third backstory.
Yeah. Did you just add this water?
Yeah, because it's a
It's in the
boat.
river, right? Yeah.
For mine.
Clarissa's first.
I'll give it a 7.
I feel pressure. I think I'm gonna give it a 6.5.
Brendan's presentation. Give it a 4.8 because of the unexpected element.
It's not really what I wanted.
R.I.P. Buddha.
Okay, so I was actually gonna give that. If they didn't have the water, I would have given it an 8.
Ooh.
I actually liked it, but then it feels too watery now for me.
Shouldn't have put the river, dude.
I don't want it to be dripping as I eat it, so I'm now gonna give it, I think, a 5.
Okay, no taste. No taste.
Alright, go on.
Okay.
I love pulp.
Yeah, the top is really good.
The pulp is very like the texture is really good. Texture, A+.
Yay.
I like the water.
Brendan, are you nervous?
I don't think he's with us anymore.
You don't think he's with us anymore?
I left to my safe space.
It's the other one.
Associated from. Wow, it's very unexpected. I like the sweetness.
Okay, numbers, guys, numbers. Let's get going.
I want cold hard facts. Okay,
Yeah,
I want to say this is like a 9.
same. I'm gonna give it a 9 too.
Okay, again, if there wasn't water.
This is broth.
Oh god.
Brandon's finally leaked to the onion.
Delayed onion cry.
I would give that a 7.
Yeah. I will give it an 8
Oh, 8.
because the spices is a good mix.
Because of the water.
Yeah.
It down a bit.
Okay, cool.
Cool. So who's the winner?
Done. I win.
I'll go home now. You do the closing.
No, I'm
Going home. It's over. It's over. It's over. Today we made a Lu Wei braised broth,
way.
braised flavor, soy and sugar, and I tried to compete with cayenne and 10,000 spices. And clearly this was superior because I did not put enough of that spice. I was so afraid for you guys. You know why I lost today? Because I think too much of you all. I was afraid that my powerful Cajun spices would be too much for you guys. Yeah, because it's spicy. It'll get you to crying, and I don't want that on
This
camera.
is a good pork noodle soup. Just add some
It is,
noodles.
yeah. This is like a nice light thing if I was
Yeah.
sick or something.
This is
Yeah.
really good.
Ah, banzai!
Okay, thanks for watching. Subscribe to TaiwanPlus.
Plus.